Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something that might just rewire how you think about technology.
Definitely.
We're looking at excerpts from Zero Interface, The Dawn of Integrated Thought. And it kicks off with this idea, IT isn't information technology anymore.
Or it becomes integrated thought.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So our mission today, unpack what happens to tech and especially IT support when, well, devices vanish and thought is the interface.
It's a huge leap. Prepare to stretch your mind a bit.
So let's start there. The disappearance of devices. What does that even look like?
Well, the source talks about neurosynaptic interfaces. Think direct neural links, maybe like an incredibly advanced neural link meshed with decentralized AI.
So no more keyboards, no screens, no apps.
Pretty much. Your intention, your thought, triggers the action directly. Passwords, gone. User interfaces as we know them, obsolete.
Okay, so if my laptop doesn't crash and my phone doesn't need updating, what does IT support even mean then?
Ah, that's where it gets fascinating. It transforms into cognitive tuning.
Cognitive tuning.
Yeah, you're adjusting your brain-computer interface.
Yeah.
Your BCI, maybe for better clarity or faster response.
So you're not troubleshooting the machine.
No, you're fine-tuning your connection to the system. The source puts it brilliantly. You don't troubleshoot the interface. You adjust your neural latency to harmonize with the system.
Adjusting my neural latency, okay. It sounds very personal.
Extremely. It's about ensuring your thoughts translate seamlessly. No mental buffering.
Which brings up another point from the source. These personalized AIs, the C3s, AI-enhanced cognitive co-pilots.
Yes, imagine an AI that literally grows with you from birth, learning your experiences.
So what happens when that needs support?
Well, support there could look like AI psychotherapy.
Be psychotherapy for an AI.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Helping it manage its complex learning, maybe resolve internal conflicts in its models that affect you, or it could be memory management for your shared cognitive space.
And the source mentions problems like neurolag or cognitive desync.
Right. That's when things feel off. Neural lag is like a delay between your thought and the action. Cognitive desync is when your AI co-pilot's processing feels alien, not aligned with you.
And who fixes that? Not the Geek Squad, I'm guessing.
No. The source calls them cognitechs,
Yeah.
specialists in the architecture of integrated thought.
Okay, cognitex. Now, beyond the personal mind, what about our surroundings, this reality layer management?
Yeah, forget screens. Think about navigating multiple layers of reality overlaid onto the physical world. Programmable air, maybe haptic feedback, 6D data,
6D
data with spatial, temporal, maybe even tactile depth, information you can perhaps feel or walk through,
So support for that.
becomes reality configuration support. You might call someone because, I don't know, you've got misplaced gravity vectors making your room feel tilted,
Seriously.
or maybe overlapping AR feeds are causing visual clutter. The quote is great. You don't fix a printer. You realign the projection field or correct an entropy shift in the info matter grid.
Realigning projection fields. Okay. It sounds like everything becomes integrated. Buildings, cars.
Sentient infrastructure, symbiotic systems,
Yes.
semi-sentient environments that are self-maintaining, interacting.
IT support for that.
It gets really weird because interspecies negotiation
Interspecies. Between what?
between different AIs, maybe maintenance nanobots,
Yeah.
and human emotional or biological states. Like the example, your building's climate AI is in conflict with your metabolic rhythm. Would you like to resolve the sync conflict?
You're negotiating with your house's AI about the temperature based on your metabolism. Wow.
Exactly.
And then there's the security aspect. Quantum sentient security. That sounds intense.
It's a huge paradigm shift. Security isn't about passwords anymore. It's about identity integrity across timelines.
Across timelines. So hackers.
Might not just steal data. They could simulate versions of you, create digital doppelgangers.
That's terrifying. So support is.
Things like self-reality verification, proving your consciousness is the authentic one, temporal identity audits, checking your digital history for manipulation, even multiversal version reconciliation.
Making sure all the yous are the real you. Okay, my head is spinning slightly.
That's a lot to take in.
So bringing it back down to earth, sort of, what about just daily digital life? Digital hygiene.
Even that becomes almost, well, spiritual, according to the source. They talk about digital shamans.
Digital shamans. Okay, what are they doing? Casting spells on my Wi-Fi?
Huh, not quite. More like helping with daily consciousness audits, checking your mental and digital well-being, or dream stream defrags.
Defragging my dreams.
Tidying up subconscious data streams, maybe.
Yeah.
Reducing mental noise. And empathic recalibration, balancing your emotions with the AI's influence.
Maintaining balance between soul and signal. That's deep. So when is all this supposed to happen? Is this next year or?
Oh no, it's a long road. The source maps it out gradually. Think current chatbots evolving, maybe getting emotion-aware AI-embedded systems around, say, 2080 to 2150.
Okay, so still way off.
And the full neural cognitive support, the quantum sentience stuff, that's likely beyond 2150.
Yeah.
Progression.
Right. So it leads to a pretty profound final thought, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If technology merges so completely with our thoughts, our reality, our very identity,
Yeah.
what does something like personal freedom or privacy even mean in that world of integrated thought? What kind of IT support would you need then? Something to really chew on.
Absolutely.
Thanks for exploring that future with us today.